Yeah.
You lie about one thing, you lie about the other. All of a sudden, you got to keep lying to keep up the lie. There's a lot of lies going on. What's in my arm, man? What is inside my arm?
But you good.
What's in my arm?
Is there something that he did at this practice that could send him to prison federally? This video is brought to you by Tatum Store, brought to you by Tatum Store. Make sure you get some of our inaugural merch. And also, we have our doormats. We're finishing up. We're going to make them available here soon. T-Force is also in stock and being prepared to be launched. So if you want it, you better get it now. We have a limited supply. So as soon as I make it live and active, they're going to be gone. So right now, go to Synergylife.com and you put notify me when made available on the T-Force, because it's going to be launched here in the next few days. So be ready, be prepared. I've been taking it every day. I feel amazing, and I'm excited because it's my supplement. Anyway, like, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what to do. Let's get into it. But I want to play Andrew Schulz, him blasting Dr. Fauci's pardon, because it's a lot of people talking about J6, which I have mixed feelings about J6, but generally I think it's fair that those people are pardoned. There's some people that cannot be pardoned, right? It's not a federal crime that they committed. They got prosecuted on the state level for whatever reason. Okay, I get it. It was a protest that got a little aggressive. When people get into the Capitol building and they don't hurt nobody, that tells you that these people ain't coming to do no real problems. I literally stood on the steps where Ashley Babbitt was killed at. I stood there. I got a video. I should have sent Nick the video. I got a video where she was standing where she was killed at. I went to the Capitol over the weekend and I stood right there. And it's amazing to me that there's not more outrage that that woman was shot where she was shot in that Capitol building. And I'm gonna also say this, it's so disingenuous how they frame this stuff. I guarantee you when people came into the Capitol building, they had no idea where they were going. They had no idea where they were going. They had no idea. I was in the Capitol building doing a tour and I was lost. I'm like, well, you can go this way, but you can go down that way, but you don't go that way to go down. You go over here to go down. Oh, there's a tunnel right here that go here, then here and there and there. I had no idea where I was at. Somebody ain't never been to the Capitol. They gonna go storm the Capitol. They don't know. They like, where the stairs go? Where does those stairs go to? And you see on the video, the cop is running up the stairs and pretty much leading them to a certain area. They say he was leading them away from the Congress people, whatever. Once you get upstairs, you can just run around till you find it. Anyway, Andrew Schulz, a pretty outspoken comedian. Some of you guys know who he is, but he's a pretty prominent comedian. I mean, he the man now. They banned him. I think they tried to ban him from Netflix or something like that because they didn't like what he had to say, and he did something sold out the Madison Square Garden. I think like 2 nights in a row or something. So now he's the man. They tried to cancel him. They couldn't cancel him. But I want y'all to hear what he had to say about Dr. Fauci's pardon. Roll the clip.
But Fauci took the pardon. Fauci could say, I don't want the pardon. I don't think I did anything wrong. Mm-hmm. But he took the pardon.
I don't blame anybody for taking a pardon.
I do, because now you're guilty. Because there are a lot of people that were on the January 6th committee that were offered a pardon. And they said no. They're like, I did my job. I was supposed to investigate this. I did what I was supposed to do. I don't want the pardon.
If you're Fauci, you're not taking a pardon?
What's in my arm, yo?
Hold a second. I want y'all to understand this. It's preemptive commutations. Pardons are when you've been charged and you're pardoned of the charge. Commutations is when they commute the sentence of a charge. So therefore, you're still a convicted felon. You just don't have to go to prison. So something that you do preemptively is more of a commutation preemptively, which means that they can still be charged, but they probably won't go to jail whatsoever. So that's pretty much what he got. And if somebody's guilty, they're like, yeah, give that to me, because they can find out that I did it all they want. They can do it, investigate all they want. I won't go to jail for it, though. Roll the clip.
What's in your arm, not mine.
That's what I'm saying. What's in my arm, yo? Why are you taking a pardon? What's in my arm, yo?
I don't care.
What's in my arm?
I'm taking that part. I don't give a
If I put some in my arm, you're not allowed to get pardoned. You told me I need to put some in my arm. Now you can't go get pardoned. You gotta hold the weight of that decision. That's your job. What's in my arm, yo?
I mean,
what's about to come out?
You ain't wrong. Like it looks a suspect. It definitely looks crazy suspect. Yeah.
I think it's because they lied about knowing it was a man-made virus, knowing it came from China, whatever. They were lying about the origins of it. Mm-hmm. That's what my first thought. Could be the vaccine too, but I tend to think it's they covered up when they knew where it was from.
Yeah.
You lie about one thing, you lie about the other. All of a sudden, you got to keep lying to keep up the lie. There's a lot of lies going on. What's in my arm, man? What is inside my arm?
But you good.
What's in my arm?
You so hilarious. But I get his sentiment though, right? Can't you imagine, like, just say you went to a doctor's office and the doctor performed the surgery on you. Just say that you wanted a tummy tuck. I don't know what surgeries the doctor. Women normally get a lot of the surgeries. Let's say you get a breast lift, okay, for the women. And let's say a guy get liposuction because he's fat around the waist, he get liposuction, which means they suck the fat out of your stomach. That's what this doctor does. He gets a pardon. And then you say, well, wait a minute. What is he getting a pardon for? Is there something that he did at this practice that could send him to prison federally? If there is, what did he do? Because he accepted a preemptive pardon. There's no charges yet. Preemptively. Hold on, I need to make sure I don't go to prison. And I'm using pardon lightly. It's probably a commutation, or they call it clemency. What is in his arm? What are they hiding? Why does the January 6th people need to even mention a such thing as a pardon? Why is he even mentioned? The man that that ran and orchestrated the entire response to the COVID-19 and the man that ran the whole thing needs a pardon. That's insane, bro. And as soon as the truth comes out, because we know what the truth is, we've been telling y'all for a long time. As soon as the truth comes out, people are going to be looking stupider than the mud. I didn't get nothing in my body. So if it come out that it's monkeypox or something like that, that they didn't concoct it up to kill you later in life, I'm good. I do feel bad for people who are forced to do it. I generally don't feel bad for the people who shamed others to get it. I don't feel bad for y'all. Y'all going to get reap what you sow. But some people were forced into it, or some people were tricked into it. I feel bad for those people. But it's a legitimate question. I think people should be afraid to a certain degree. People should be saying, well, wait a minute. This is like, how is the guy that ran this whole COVID thing at risk of going to jail? How is everybody on J6 at risk of going to jail? This was supposed to be the biggest insurrection, the biggest crime against democracy since 9/11, according to these dumb leftists. But so then if Trump is the problem and J6ers are the problem, how then do they need a preemptive pardon if we the problem? But the truth is, we told y'all that we weren't the problem. They done rigged up some stuff. They're the ones doing negative stuff. They're the ones doing crimes. We told y'all. His whole family got a pardon. Wait a minute. Donald Trump's family is the crime family, remember? Donald Trump's family was colluding with the Russians. And his family didn't get a preemptive pardon at all. He never mentioned it, never did it. Nobody in his family's pardoned. But Joe Biden pardoned his whole family. What did they do? What did they do? Now, if somebody offered me a pardon, more than likely I'll take it, right? I mean, I think I'll take it because I don't know what y'all trying to do. Y'all might try to do some Alvin Bragg stuff. Come on, I'll take it, pardon. I don't care. I don't have to worry about y'all doing that. Or if you know you did dirt, and you did dirt at the behest of Joe Biden, and I won't say behest is not the word. You did dirt under the guise of or in instruction from the Joe Bidens, the leftists, and you did that dirt, you probably need a pardon. And I think it's shameful that we even have this conversation. Anyway.